met on the loose, sweating like crazy in sweaty Tony shoes. Wearing sweat-resistant clothes, they say, but they can't hide the stench. No way, no way. All the spaghetti, they're slurping it down, stealing from Tony, that sneaky little clown. His hairless Labrador, oh so itchy, but the goblins don't care, they're too busy. Guarded by dwarves who hate those goblin pests, they'll do anything to give them a rest. Crackers of the ass, that's what they're called. Dancing to the rhythm, so proud and bold.
Hey yo, Gabagool playing Goblin with a Fat Ass.
All right.
I don't remember where I think I saw this on like a Facebook reel or something. Somebody rolling characters for this.
Well, you've seen other people play this game.
Yeah.
Oh. I figured we'd be the first.
Not the first, but I don't think there's many people that play it. Because the guy who made the game, Tom Bloom, in the thing he says, "The terrible game written by Tom Bloom. I apologize in advance." And I went down the Reddit because this is where I found it, and people were like, "Hey, can we get the higher resolution pictures? You know, so it just looks better." And he's like, "No, this is how the game is meant to be looked at. Sorry."
Yeah, it's you
like
posted the photos in Discord, and I had to open them up separately in Chrome so that I could get them bigger
Yeah.
for me to read. I know I'm 40. For my sake, I don't think it's that bad.
You're 40 now?
Yeah.
When I met you, you were like 30.
Yeah.
I've been 39 for years.
Shut the fuck up. Funny enough, you and Kevin are the same age, even though it doesn't look like it.
And then
Well,
Matt
we
looks
both
way
have-
older.
We both have gray hair.
Only one of you has grandchildren.
This is true.
Only
I can't
one of
grow a
us
beard
on this recording has a child.
And Toker, if you wouldn't mind, could you put the address to Matt's child's house right here? Just put it up.
I'll put it in the link below
Yeah.
instead of trying to put it in a video where nobody can click it.
Yeah, if you want to see Matt's child, go to these coordinates.
Oh, Matt's child. I thought you meant the game.
No, the grandchild. Like,
No,
I'll
no,
put
no.
his address
No,
on
I'm
here.
not going to put children in a video that's called Goblin with a Fat Ass. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bad precedent set for our channel.
But no, I did. So it's Honey Heist, but instead of being bears, you're goblins, and that's what it boils down to.
I think
You
Honey
can
Heist
say
is...
that. We can all pretend like it's not exactly the same thing we've done every other time.
Well, Honey Heist is one page. This is two.
This
Yeah.
is
Yeah, this
Way
is
more-
double the pages.
It's 100% more complicated.
Yeah.
it's not 100. Well, I guess it's 100.
We can do 100% more stuff.
Yep.
But it's still not that much. But y'all want to roll some dice and see what's actually going on here?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna roll virtual dice because all my dice are packed.
All right. Well, let's
I broke out my Ninja Turtle D6s for this.
Aw.
turtles with a fat ass, ninja power.
I got my old metallic dice set in my roller and storage area, so
Toger still has my dice because I still haven't gotten from.
Yeah, they've been here since Nerd Bowl.
We don't live in the same town.
I know.
Yeah, but I haven't used actual dice, and I couldn't fucking tell you since the last Nerd Bowl.
Since February.
Yeah, you just don't use it anymore. But the base of the game is you are a group of ne'er-do-wells with one goal: to rob the richest person in town blind. Which is in parentheses, so it's like either or. Unfortunately for you, you are each a goblin with a fat ass,
Damn it.
which I think is a really good name for a game. So thank you, Tom Blue.
Like it is.
So let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and get the scenario done because I've already rolled a couple things on it for map making, which is one I rolled was the location, which we got the where is it? Private fortified train
Okay,
And-
so we're on a train.
Private fortified train.
We're on a private fortified train.
Take some good notes in case we do multiple sessions with this.
I don't think so, but it could. But and then I also rolled the and locked in. But I'm gonna let that one kind of be a surprise for fun, for shits and giggles, you know.
You rolled a what now?
On the and locked in where it says at the very in the goblin with the fat ass chart, it says and locked in. I already
and
kind of rolled
lock
on
it.
that.
Yeah, so
already rolled
if,
on
in
that.
order, you're supposed to roll the rich person we're robbing, where they're at, what we're stealing from them, what they're protected by, and what the treasure is locked in. And
Yeah, but I'll just let you know ahead of time this is what I rolled. So you
Yeah.
know, let's go ahead and start with a rich person in question, Toker.
you want me to roll it?
Yeah, who are you robbing?
Boom.
Ooh, a 6. A sweatshop fashion icon.
All right.
Sweatshop fashion icon. Okay.
What's that person named, Toker? What is the sweatshop fashion icon? What's that person's name?
Sweaty Tony.
Sweaty Tony. All right.
We're totally mad libsing the role
yeah, why
playing
not?
game.
That's what's fun with it. But yeah. Well, why don't you go ahead and Mad Lib? So we are right. We are robbing sweatshop fashion icon Sweaty Tony.
Yeah.
Was that
He
Tony with
makes
an I or Tony with
clothes.
a Y?
I'm sorry, shut up. He makes clothes. He makes clothes that you can sweat in, but nobody notices. That's why he's a fashion icon.
That's why. Listen, and that's why we're robbing his private fortified train because he can afford it.
You can eat spaghetti for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and nobody can look at you and tell that you're sweaty from the spaghetti.
Why does spaghetti make you sweaty?
So if you eat enough of it,
If you you eat enough of anything, it makes you sweaty.
And you will vomit on mom's sweater. But Kevin, what are you guys robbing, Kevin? Give me a D6. What are y'all robbing?
It's the world's most expensive dog. See, Sweaty Tony has this awesome Labrador. that
Labrador?
is
Okay.
hair-
It's canon. You should have picked a
And,
smaller dog, you fool.
Well, it's smaller in that it's a hairless Labrador.
Hairless.
Labrador. All right, I'm blaming Noob on this because he let Kevin make decisions.
I think it's all for fun. But Matt, what is this Labrador protected by? You know?
Let's see. What's protected by? Get my little roller thing out here. See if I can do this right.
what was the Labrador's dog's name?
Yeah, Kevin, what's the Labrador's name?
Itchy.
All right.
Itchy?
Itchy.
Inchy or itchy?
Itchy.
Like from Itchy and
Itchy.
Scratchy?
Yeah, exactly.
It's guarded by dwarves that just really hate goblins. Tony, I guess he was worried about goblins, so he hired some very specific bodyguards.
Yeah, specifically dwarves. Hardy dwarf, which is kind of funny actually.
It's actually a group of dwarves called the Ass Crackers, and so it's like gonna be a whole thing.
The dwarves are called the ass crackers,
Ass.
but like
Mhm.
crackers like you eat.
Yeah.
Or do they wield whips, Matt? What's
Sure,
the ass
yeah.
cracker's weapon? It's whips.
Yeah, whips. There you go. Whips.
You're gonna whip
Yeah,
that
because whips crack.
crack goblin ass, and just because I think it's fun, I'm gonna leave the locked in a surprise. So you guys are robbing Sweaty Tony, fashion icon, sweatshop fashion icon, of his. Sorry, you're robbing his Labrador Itchy, the hairless Labrador from his train that's fortified by the dwarf group, the Ass Crackers, who use whips, and it's locked in. It's locked in the train somewhere. And something else, I'm doing a little change. I already got some stuff for the chaos clock that's gonna tick away once we get there. But there's good stuff that happens. Uh,
Come
so
on down to Sweaty Tony's Sweat Resistant Clothes Emporium. All the spaghetti, no sweaty. That's a commercial of his.
oh, all spaghetti, no sweaty.
Yep.
It makes
I'm
me
gonna buy.
happy.
I'll take some of those, I guess.
All right, so with that, let's roll some goblins. You know?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do each thing at at a time, or do we want to do each character, like someone do a character and then the next person? Let's do it that way. I think it's more fun that way. So, who wants to go first? Any volunteers? Make a fat ass goblin.
Don't know,
I'll go.
Thank you, Tucker.
Okay.
All the excitement from the rest of these people.
Hmm.
So
I was looking
I'm
at-
just gonna do for my ass size, and then we're gonna go around, or am I doing the whole thing?
Well, let's do the whole thing. Let's so that way no one can copy your your class or nothing.
Okay. All right. So I'm rolling a d6 for ass size.
How fat is that ass, Toker? Please tell me how fat that goblin ass is.
I am the Juggernaut.
Now, would you like to go up one or down one?
I'm gonna stick. I mean, I'm a big so.
That
4 is green dump
truck's
truck.
right
I
there.
don't care about, but 6 is the Terminator, and I do like an Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. I'm gonna go up one. I'm gonna be a Terminator. I'm gonna have that Terminator ass.
Toker, you are a very fat ass goblin.
Cybernetic ass for the future.
Yeah.
Baby,
talk
where
to,
do
talk
you
to the cheeks. They clap.
Why do you always revert to Arnold? What happens?
What?
Why do you always just go to Arnold every time?
It's the dice.
Arnold
The
Schnarl,
rules.
this
Oh, yeah,
character,
Arnold Charnold Agablasted.
the
maybe
dog from our first campaign.
I don't know. Was I the one that said the dog said it sounded like Arnold?
No, it started because
Yes.
someone said egg, and you were like Danny DeVito, and then it evolved into twins, and they were like, "What if it was?"
Yeah.
Danny? It was a whole thing.
Everything is 7 degrees from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Go watch our radio show. Yeah, those first episodes are rough, but we learn. And if you don't like that, new one's starting soon. Anyway,
Started already.
started, yeah.
Yeah.
Toker, how did you get your ass, Toker? How did you get that fucking
Alright.
Terminator-sized ass?
2. Long years in the Goblin Wars. So I got a 2. So that means I'm good at
Stabbing, biting, and spitting. And just for fun, every time someone gets something, it's knocked off the list. Minus the ass size.
Okay.
I think we can all have giant asses if we want, because that's the game.
Okay.
We could all be Terminators.
So now I got to roll a D8. I think it's the only time you roll a D8 in this game is for class.
And I hope you get barbarian, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Huh. Oh, I was close. I got wizard.
Okay.
Goblin magic, which is probably what biting, spitting, and stabbing is.
Hey, I like that. I like that a lot.
The Dewey Decimal System.
What the hell? What does that even mean?
Wait, do you get that plus or minus 1 to your roll here?
I know he gets his ability is he may roll ass to light most things and most anything on fire.
So, like, when you roll for class, all classes have an extra skill and an ability. If it's an active ability, just roll ass. You are always successful. Abilities fully refresh each mission. So my ability is I may roll ass to light most anything on fire.
So with a mighty clap of that magic goblin ass, you can light things on fire, Toker.
I can clap a laser beam out of my cheeks. Magic.
Are you
Okay.
so free to drink at the bar?
And then Toker, what's in your pockets, man? You got something in your fucking pockets? What's in there?
Oh,
What do you got?
I needed 1, but I didn't get 1. I got 4. A stolen telescope, strong acid, 4 glass vials, unexploded artillery shell.
You really are a wizard. You really are Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Goblin Wizard.
Oh, all right. Come back to me for a name, I think.
We'll come back to that. Who wants to go next?
I'll go for it.
Kevin.
All right.
All right, Kevin. How?
All right.
That's Kevin.
Start roll. I get a thick stack of pancakes. But I am going to take the +1 to get that green dump truck.
Green Goblin dumper. Awesome. So and as far as rules go, as I understand, when you roll an ass roll, you will roll 4d6s, and if you get more sixes, the good thing happens. If you get a bunch of ones, bad thing happens, and if you get in between nothing, like it's kind of eh. And sixes and one cancel each other out. It's basically a chaos roll. It's for fun.
Okay.
But Kevin, how did you get that ass? It wasn't in the Goblin Wars. Something else.
Wasn't in the Goblin Wars,
If you get
but
a 2,
it was an accident at Wizard Summer Camp.
That's how we know each other.
yeah. So you have detect magic and use magic devices.
Okay.
Now, Kevin, I think best roll. What's your class, Kevin? Roll that d8.
The 8 Warlock.
Skills. Goblin occult and candles. Great. Your ass roll, you may curse someone and roll ass. And you may take them out non-lethally instantly. They have to be able to hear you. They recover after 1 minute, and it only works on the same person once. So you clap that ass, and you just knock someone out. It's like a thunder wave of that magic ass. But what's in your pocket? What's in your pockets?
What is in my pocket?
I'll tell you what it's not. It's not a telescope, strong acid, 4 glass vials on exploded artillery shell. Not that.
It's an oddly sized key, a bottle of oil, which is flammable, and a jar of ball bearings.
All right. And I think Toker will come back for a name. Think about it.
All right.
Matt, there's less choices, but let's hear what you get.
All right.
How fat is that goblin ass?
Let's find out.
There's a good background because when I Google, you get a fucking
rolled
1.
1. I've got a firm handful.
Matt, do you want to go up or down? You want
I
to
think I need more ass than that. I'm gonna go at least up to the bubble butt.
you can find jeans most anywhere. I'm gonna say that right now. Toker, you can't find a fucking pair of jeans.
Yeah, I wear sweatpants.
You can find a pair of jeans once every 5 years.
Yeah.
But besides, it's just not happening.
I wear sweatpants and kilts.
Kevin, that's a crapshoot. You don't. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But Matt, how'd you get that dumper?
Well, I rolled a 1 again, of course. A life of leisure and indolence. Charisma, fashion, and wine tasting are my skills.
So you're probably the reason why you want that dog.
We gotta get it.
That fucking Tony's a piece of shit, and you're gonna teach him one. You ain't got no ass, and what you make for it in lack of ass is
I got a bubble butt.
Yeah, but that ain't shit, man. Come on.
I mean, it's a little bit better than a firm handful.
Yeah, well,
Two handfuls.
What kind of class
I'm
are
a
you?
disgrace.
What's your class? What are you good at?
Let's see, roll a D8. Got a 5. What's 5?
Priest.
A priest.
You have knowledge in the goblin religion. You're good at gardening and trading cards.
Trading cards. Okay.
Priest may roll to pray to a goblin deity to make a reroll of dice. Take second result as final. For anyone may reroll after seeing final result. This always works twice. The third time or more, the deity may demand a price. So you can pray to your god, but he's only gonna help you so many times.
But you can pray to a god to reroll anybody's dice.
Is that what that means?
That's what it says. A priest may pray to a goblin deity to make a reroll of all dice for anyone.
Yeah, so me, if someone has a
that means
bad
I can
roll,
make the bad guys roll dice.
Yeah.
Again, that might be very handy. That seems like a pretty handy skill. I like that wine tasting is one of my skills. That kind of goes along with being a priest.
Good
Like-
for you. I got the Dewey Decimal System, and Noob's running this game, so I don't think libraries are going to come up at fucking all.
There's
Oh,
not
well,
going to be
you'd
any
be
books with like
surprised.
words in them.
You'd be surprised, Tucker.
Oh, is there a big library selection on this
Oh,
train that
Lord.
we're robbing?
It's a,
I mean, it
the
can
book
be.
train.
Goblin with the fat ass. Nobody fucking. You don't know what's on that train. I know what's on that train. But you guys want to go to the
I
map?
don't think you even know what's on that train.
Oh, I
Noob.
know what's. Listen, I was up till like 4 a.m. making this map. I had a lot of fun.
He started at 3:30 a.m.
Shut up. No, actually, take a look at that. Take
I
a look
got,
at that shit.
We took a 5-minute break in the middle.
So I rolled 4 dice, and 3 of the dice I rolled were ones.
Oh wait, hold on. We forgot to roll Matt's contents in his pocket.
Yeah, what do you have in the
pockets.
pocket?
I got a fabulous hat, a stethoscope, some tape, a screwdriver, a bottle of orc liquor, and a septic, possibly drinkable. All useful things.
It's a bottle of goblin Listerine, basically.
That's what it sounds-
Possibly drinkable.
I also want to say thank y'all for all the stuff on the chaos clock. I'm excited about this.
Good, good.
Yeah, so this is good. This is good. Well, y'all, yeah, can y'all see the map though?
Yeah. Where
Uh,
are we at on it?
well, that's what we're going to discuss. You guys are planning the heist. So the train on the far right is your target. You don't know exactly which car it's in, but you have a feeling it'd probably be closer to the front end. What you have on your left here is another train going the opposite direction. This is just kind of a passenger train. You can see the ticket booth to the left, the people just coming up to get on the train. In that middle there, you got that striped building that's more, like not the train guard, the train station, the people that kind of run the shit to direct it, like you're coming in, you're leaving sort of shit.
Okay.
And something you see about the train on the far right, your target, is that the back door is open and a tanker truck is coming in at exactly 12 o'clock to drop off a whole lot of sweaty spaghetti. Because that's Sweaty Tony's favorite meal. So it's a spaghetti truck backing in to drop off the daily food. So you're pretty sure, as goblins, that that's going to be the supplies and shit. But anyway,
so the train on the right that's pointed north is
yes, that is the target train.
that's the target train.
The train on the left is not the target train. That is just a passenger train. There's some people gathering around. The trains are going to pull up at the same time. You do see the target train's a little bit more fortified. The door's a little bit more locked. Not a whole lot of windows. And really the only door you see open at the time is that one in the back as they're taking in crates of sweaty spaghetti. So how would you like to approach the train before it takes off?
In this world, on trains, there's bathrooms.
Yeah.
Do the bathrooms just dump their contents out onto the ground?
They sure do.
Then I think we should climb under the train and go through the toilets.
That's disgusting.
It's not
Let's
me, it's a
do it.
goblin.
Yeah.
Not to point out the obvious, but will we fit?
You will, with your tiny ass.
That is Matt. That is a great question.
Like the Terminator, but not make it through the.
We had to take a guess.
It's like the opposite of the end of Terminator 2. Instead of slowly going into the lava, it's me thumbs up and out of a toilet.
Out of the toilet.
Well, I
Check
gotta,
it. Can we fit? Thumbs up.
I gotta check something real quick. Give me 1 second to check something on this map. I don't remember exactly which train I have the shitter in.
Oh, but you do know that there's a shitter somewhere.
There is a shitter. I don't remember which train car I put it on. Hold on.
I'm proud of you, noob. You put a
You
shitter on the
actually
train.
Thought to put a shitter on the train. That's impressive.
So,
But
Gotta go
See-
somewhere.
He's gamed with us for how long?
I mean, I remember the first map that I gave to y'all in our first game that we recorded. I didn't put a bathroom in it, and that came up. And where's the toilet? And I was like, I guess he does that outside.
You don't shit where you eat.
Yeah. Speaking of which, where's his kitchen? I guess he eats out a lot.
So you don't know if you put a shitter on both trains? It's just on one of the two?
He doesn't realize he's muted.
Oh shit, you gonna hear me? I was saying, funny you say don't shit while you eat.
Oh, we missed your joke.
Because you've determined that the shitter is going to be on the second car from the bottom.
Okay.
All right.
So if you guys want to try to attempt sneaking into the train that way, through the shitter.
Sure.
All right. So what we're gonna do here? Well, like Matt said, let's make sure y'all fit first. Matt, why don't you go ahead and give me an ass roll because you were the smallest ass. Let's see when you sneak up to the bottom of the train if you can even oh yeah, I can fit through that. Let's see how big this hole is.
Okay, so if I were to roll ass,
You rolled me 2d6.
I roll 2.
Yep, because remember you took a bubble butt. So you're gonna roll me 2d6.
Right. And so if I roll, okay, 2d6, I got an 8.
Who's watching TV in the background?
Oh, hold on. I gotta go turn that down. That's not me. That is me, but it's not me. Hold on.
It's him. It's not him. He's got a clone.
There's somebody in his house. And he's covered the
He
camera
left
up.
the TV on to entertain the cat.
He doesn't want us to see him being mean to somebody.
He's putting duct
I
tape over.
told you to turn it down.
I'm also I'm not Winnie the Pooh in it, but I'm not wearing pants, so I don't want to get up.
Oh,
It's my life.
pulling a Terrence.
Yeah. Pooh in it. But
Donald Duckin.
so Matt, you got a 3 and a 5, which means kind of in the middle. But since your ass is small, I'd say you can probably squeeze in it. But for our boy Kevin, it's gonna be a little bit harder with his green dump truck.
My
Go ahead and see if
green dump truck. Let's see how I go. Getting up in there. All middling rolls. No ones, no sixes.
no 1s and no 6s.
Yes.
All right, I'll say it's possible, but it's not looking good for fucking Toker. Toker, you guys haven't crawled through yet. You're on the bottom. You're the person with the fattest ass here. You back that goblin dump truck to that bottom of that hole. You can
That
start to.
Terminator.
Yeah. I'm gonna say though, Toker, because your ass is so fat, if you do get middling rolls or lower 1s, you will not get through this. You have to have at least a positive 6.
I'm not going to get through this. I rolled 3 5s, a 4, and 2 1s.
Oh, you definitely do not get in there. In fact, as you put your ass up to it, you squeeze, and you try to get down, and it's not going down. You're not getting stuck. But because you have a net positive of 1s, let's go ahead and let's get that chaos clock up, huh? Because that's what happens when we roll
Rolled a
1.
1.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
2
you roll
1s.
Yeah, he has a net positive of 1, so we get to go on the chaos clock. But it's not all bad.
What does the chaos clock do?
Well, please respect the chaos clause. It says in the rules. But let's read it up.
Let's say that.
Risky rolls and the ass roll. If doing something is risky, which most things are, it could cause mayhem, mischief, and general chaos. You also roll ass, which we rolled ass. You rolled your dice. You got the minus. If you roll at least 1-1, there are also downside. Extra risks and complication injury. Multiple 1s mean extra bad. This applies even if you succeed. This may or not be ass related. 1 and 6s cancel each other out. Each time a player rolls at least 1 roll on any final result on any ass roll, fill in a segment of the chaos clock. Which Toker? It's not all bad. Can you roll me a D12? But if you get a D12, if you get a 12 reroll, that's the final part of the chaos clock.
Okay. You didn't say I was going to need a D12.
I know. I was gonna go down the clock, but I feel like it's more fun to roll.
Pull up my Hellraiser dice tray.
Don't do it. Don't solve that puzzle.
Ugh. 5.
5. Re-roll that one too, because that one's not gonna work. These are all your suggestions. That one was wrong bag. That one we have to be in the judgment for.
9.
9. This one's fitting. Bad. Puddle flop. Someone pees in your shoe and now it squeaks. Minus 1d6 when you try to be quiet. So Toker, while you're putting your fat goblin ass in there, someone's using that toilet, and they just piss right in your boot. You ever try to sneak? You have a minus 6 because now your boots are full of hot piss.
Minus 1d6 to sneak. All right.
All right, you boys need another way on this train because you're starting to hear. How many more crates of spaghetti you got? Oh, 4 or 5 more.
All right.
Well, I mean, they got on, right?
Did the two of no,
Well, yeah, we get in. So
You guys are splitting the party? We're doing this?
Well,
We're
we're
gonna
telling
go-
him to go to the window, and we'll pull him up through a window.
All right, well that's gonna be a
Train
little.
cars all have windows.
Would you guys all zoom in on that second car for me? That one where I told you the toilet's the second from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. See that fucking roof?
Yes.
Fuck
I
that
see
shit.
that roof. Oh, where did the roof go?
And
Well,
you
that's
guys are
cool.
in the kitchen because not only is this a shitter / pisser, it's also where they dump all the scraps for the food.
is it the hole in the bottom right?
It is the hole in the bottom right. Let me get you guys some tokens. Hold on. Free acid.
Like we got some company.
Looks like there's 3 sweaty toadies in here already.
You got some cooks in here.
I don't know. Cooks look like they're wearing trench coats, wielding a gun, and they got a bottle of vodka.
Listen, the
One of those 3 things are probably right for a cook.
Matt, we'll put that as your guy right there. And save settings. You should be able to control him now. Can you move him around? Nice.
Yeah.
Where's a goblin for Kevin? Oh, where's premium assets? Heroes and creatures and monsters. That's what we're fucking. Oh god, hold on. There we go. Here's one.
Better have a green dump truck of an ass.
I mean, it has something.
Okay.
Just so you know where you are, and that's gonna be Kevin. Save settings. Boop. You should move him around, and then we'll make this. That's Toker. And let me give you control of that guy. Christopher S. Save settings. Toker, can you move that purple guy around?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I feel like I'd be on that side, right?
Yeah, you're trying to get into the shitter with your
Yeah.
piss-filled boot. You guys get up in there, and all of a sudden, there's 3 cooks looking at you. What the fuck's going on? Goblins.
Can I just say, as someone who works in the kitchen, there's a shitter in here, but I don't see a hand washing station or a sign that says employees must wash hands. This means
Sweaty Tony.
Yeah, I don't see a glove changing stay. I don't see nothing. Just food and a shitter.
You poke your head up, and that's as far as you can get in there. You can't get that ass in there, though.
Okay.
Damn, that hole's like 5 foot wide too. That's
Yeah, no, listen, that's it says something.
That's the
All right.
Terminator.
The cooks start to surround you. They'll take some knives in their hand. Goblins.
Oh.
I'll let y'all guys get it.
Weapons?
I mean, what's in your pockets?
I got a fabulous hat in my fucking pocket.
You could try to talk your way out of this, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
You can do that. You don't have to fight them.
I will. You know what? I'll start. I'm a priest, so I've definitely got some. I'm sure I've got some pamphlets And
You
so I'll
don't.
start
It's not in your pockets.
Damn it! I had some pamphlets. I gotta memorize anyway, so I'll talk to him about my goblin gobby.
Your goblin religion.
Yep.
All right. You so I guess with this you can do anything. It's not an ass roll, so I would say you do a 1d6, but because you have a skill in it. This is okay. So it's not an ass roll. To do anything, do it. Don't roll dice for everything. However, if it's considered or contested, which I think this would be, roll a d6. On a +4, you do it. On a 1 through 3, you don't and suffer the consequences. If you have an extra, you might get more or less dice. And extra dice means you have a skill. If you have a situation advantage, which you don't, you less of your days. But I'll say you get a +1 to this roll. So roll me 2d6 as you crawl from the toilet and be like, "Whoa!" As you tell them about the goblin religion.
Can I get another D6? Because part of my sermon talks about wine and wine tasting and talks about the kind of wine.
Oh, you do it, Matt. You got a 5.
What?
So you're not rolling an ass. If you go, this is just like a do anything roll. On a 4 or higher, you do it, which you got a 5. Or on a 1 through 3, you don't. But you got 2 dice to roll, so you take the higher result.
So I roll. No. That's the old roll. I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, you get 2d6.
I can roll. I was trying to argue for 3d6.
For what reason?
Because wine tasting is another skill I have, and I think that would be fitting in my religious speech and conversation to bring that up. Talk about because they've got bottles. It could be wine instead of vodka.
Give me a regular d6 roll. See if there's a bottle of wine in there. You can weasel into there. Just to see if you get an extra d6.
Get into their conversation a little bit.
You do not see a bottle of wine on here.
All right. All right. So here's the roll for my
2d6.
my sermon. Hey, I got a 6.
Hey,
and a
hey,
4.
oh. Yeah, you get these guys to slow down for a second. Whoa. Man, let's hear a little bit of that goblin speech. What are you telling them about? Is it a goblin god that you're like? What are you telling them?
It was the story of the beginning of the goblin god, and he was mistreated by his god brothers and sisters, and he met a witch or shaman in the woods that gave him more power, and then he beat up his sisters and his brothers, and I could go on and on about the virtue of saving animals in the forest.
They all kind of sit down around you, just give it a good listen. Like, oh yeah, oh he makes a good point.
It's very compelling.
Why are you crawling through the shitter?
While they're doing that, I look over and look for a window.
Yeah, so you see a window, but since the train's fortified, it is definitely hard shut. You got anything to help you maybe understand how to unlock this window?
Well, as they used to say, anything that you can't comprehend, to you it seems magic. So I have used magic device, and I think that window is magic, and I know how to use magic devices like that window.
It's not a magical lock.
As Kevin, as Kevin's goblin is, I see him fiddling with the window. I kind of put my hand behind my back and wave a screwdriver that I have in my pocket.
That'll give you an extra d6.
You know, kind of do it behind the back like that, where they can't see it.
I'm kind of for Look, he didn't describe it well, but I know what he's saying. Something that's beyond his ability to comprehend would seem like magic.
That's great.
So to him, a window lock is magic.
All right, I'll do it fair. Kevin, give me a single d6, and let's see if it's a pass roll, it'll be magic, and you'd have 3 d6 on this window roll.
Leave it to the dice gods.
Damn it! It's a 3.
You do not pass.
So it
is. Unfortunately, you might.
Well, I will take that screwdriver and then go try to goblinify the window.
All right, give me 2d6.
You say that's 2d6, right?
I mean, you're looking for a 4 or higher on either dice.
I got a 4 and a 5.
Hell yeah!
Both succeeded.
Yeah, so since it's such a high roll, if it was a lower roll, I would have said you just take the screwdriver and bash the window. But I would say with that roll, you're able to keep the noise down and undo the lock, and you can pull your purple friend in.
Yeah, I stick my head out the window and
It's a large window, by the way. It fits.
Okay, I was about to say.
It's a real big window.
Trains are known for their big windows.
It's weird. It's a big window. And you see them are fascinated by those guys. Matt, give me another goblin religion check to see if you can keep their attention while Toker crawls through this window.
All right. A 5 and a 2.
That's a
So
pass.
That's a pass. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll keep talking about that, and I'll go on and on about also acts of humility, and sometimes we have to do things like put ourselves in disgusting places and enter buildings and trains and things like that by unusual means to show our humility.
You guys start, and then as a side note, you guys start to feel the train pull off.
Oh, it's moving. Okay.
You can start to feel it moving like that chunk chunk. But yeah, Matt, you keep their attention as Toker crawls through this window.
All right. And I guess we need to go out
ask
of
your
here.
disciples which way to the doggy.
Well, we know that the one behind us is like the storage, right? That's like they were unloading supplies and stuff from behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So, I think I'd rather. I mean, if we know that, I'm pretty.
With my extensive knowledge of the Dewey Decimal System, I'm assuming that the treasure's further north from where we're at now.
if these are
Give me a
organized.
Dewey decimal roll, Toker. Give me roll me 2d6. Give me a Dewey decimal roll. So help me God if you fail this.
2 and a 5.
All right, you succeed. You know, goblin kind that the treasure will be more far north.
Yeah.
There we go. Then we don't have to worry us giving away our.
The train, as you're preaching away, Matt, the train's still taking off. Toker, you're learning the Dewey Decimal System. Just north.
Oh, I don't have to learn it. I know it. It says so on my character sheet.
And as the train takes off, you guys hear the door south of you begin to jingle, like someone's starting to open it.
We're gonna try to slip away north. I believe I would tell them that the words of the great Gabo need to be spread to others, and we'll back out.
They hastily agree. As you get to the door is locked. There's nothing crazy. It is a fortified train, so I understand why they want to do it. But how you gonna get this door open?
I return the screwdriver to our beloved priest.
You hear a bang on the south door. You guys let me in yet? All the spaghetti's put away.
I feel like I want spaghetti in real life now.
We'll be right back after this.
We'll be right back after this
Spaghetti break.
quick spaghetti break.
No, not yet. But
I mean, the door's locked. I'll
if only there was people that probably have the key to this door.
Well, let me ask this.
Oh, wait.
How did they?
I've got an oddly shaped key. Does that work?
Roll
I
me
dig into my pockets. Oh yeah.
roll me 2d6.
Hey, 3 and 4. So yes.
Yeah, you can unlock the door with that.
Ha, who knew?
Yeah, you feel like you probably use it one more time, but it might break. That'll come to an extra roll for funsies. But no, you open that door. As you open that door, no, this is because I want to show it off. To the south was the storage room with a storage boy just taking in all the spaghetti. He would have been an easy fight, but he's just hanging out in there.
Okay.
But cover him back up. Also, your disciples told you that. But as you guys make your way to the door, it's the standard kind of train thing, where it's like the big metal bar, kind of like shaky platform to get across as you open the one door,
Okay.
and you come across to the next one, which you can see is unlocked. Like you look at the doors, there's no like retention to it. It's just another one of those doors.
Okay.
I'll even say it's slightly cracked, even like someone didn't close it all the way. Like a fucking idiot. It was probably Greg.
Yeah, fucking Greg.
But yeah.
Thank you, Greg, as we creep in.
You creep in. What you see behind this door? Oh, I'm gonna do the big reveal. Fuck that. Is 3 guards sitting there just enjoying some dinner, probably freshly cooked by those cook there. They don't quite see you enter. I'll say you stop right at the door as you kind of peek around the corner and see them. Matt, you didn't see any wine on the in the kitchen because the wine's out here with a plethora of food cooked by the chefs, mostly though spaghetti. Sweaty spaghetti. What you doing?
Well, I'll indicate to the other 2 that there's guards in there, and then I will go in the room and to the right because we need to get out of the kitchen, right? Because I don't want to be fighting 6 people.
Do you want to sneak in there?
Yeah, I'll try to sneak in and
Give
kind
me
of
some kind of roar, so they're gonna notice you. Oh, have anything to help you sneak better?
Let me see. Fashionable hat, stethoscope, tape. Nope.
I'll take the
I
fabulous
got
hat.
a bottle of oil.
I would
That's fine.
say you could disguise yourself with that hat. At least you wouldn't look like a total jackass goblin.
Okay, I'll
With
do that.
that
Just
ass.
hide
Yeah.
my features a little bit, and I'll try to,
Disguise yourself with a hat before you walk in. Let's see it. 2d6 on that.
2d6.
Mhm. 5, that's success.
I got a 6. So that's a really good success, right?
Yeah, you don't look like a goblin at all. You just kind of look like a squat person. You may even look like the cabin boy that's in the back of the train. If you move in, they look at you and give a wave to their hand.
How far can I get?
You can get up behind them and be like, oh, hey, Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Hello, Greg.
I bet I smell good too.
They all say they're just kind of munching around. Your hat ass, you're not so fat ass hidden behind a fabulous hat. It is just a fucking gorgeous hat. They don't care. It is whatever. What are you other 2 gonna do?
I'm gonna suggest that Kevin's nameless character should go first because my fat ass has a -1
Sneaking in.
to sneaking.
All right. Well,
The
the
train-
only thing I can think to do, I've got a bottle of oil. So I'm going to oil up my big old green dump truck and hopefully just get as small as possible and scoot myself along with my oiled ass out of below their line of sight.
All right, so what you're telling me
No
is
one will see me.
you want to oil up that fat goblin dumper with flammable oil to make sure that's to be that's to.
It said possibly flammable.
No, there's no.
I believe, but
It's
it's oil. Oil's oil.
Yeah, oil's flammable. I don't give a fuck what it is. But as you, so I'll give you. You have any other skills besides that? I'll give you the +1 d6 for the oil. But anything else you can add a d6 for?
Nothing that I can think of right now.
This is like
So
the Way of Kings, Brandon Sanderson. This is just an epic, just
This is fun. This is what
just
I
a
want.
well thought out Just
What do you roll?
I got a 2 and a 4. So
That's a success. Not very good success. I'll say it's an okay success as you slide your fat goblin dumper underneath. You are now under, I would say you're now under the table, right underneath them.
okay.
Because you're so oiled up, when you go to crawl away, you will have a -1 underneath that table. Because you're all slick up with oil.
okay. So when I go in, I make sure that the door behind us is closed.
Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna get on that little walkway and close that door first. And then
Making you guys all drawings, by the way, so that should make it where you can just put your thing wherever.
yeah,
There you go.
I moved it. Did you move it too?
Yeah, I help move it
Oh.
over. That way you can put it like wherever now. Like you don't have to be in a square.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
Uh,
so you close the door behind you. The cook say goodbye, gobos.
yeah. And then you know,
what does your ass do, Toker?
I can light anything on fire. And I was thinking a great distraction for me and Matt would be to light Kevin on fire. Because he's right up underneath the dwarves. So I'm gonna do that.
Alright. I won't say you light him on fire, but what you do light on fire is the trail that he left from his oily
The slug trail.
Oh.
I'm doing the Dresden entrance where he says, you know, in Dresden, you have to the fire across the floor before you stomp in through a door. It really says that you're a wizard.
Mhm.
But it's me. My goblin magic is just an old Zippo that I see laying outside. It's like jangling, and I just light I'm like, hey, magic, and I light the oil on fire.
All right. Well, I want to do this. Matt, do me a favor, since you're kind of the non-involved party in this. This oil is flammable, but how flammable, Matt? Roll me a d6, and the higher, the lower it is. I want to be the worst, but a d6 would be the best. Let's see how flammable this is for Kevin.
Yay.
It's
Oh, wait a minute.
not quite
The
like
lower's
Ass
the worst?
yeah, 2's bad for Kevin.
Oh,
But it's gonna look
all right.
real good for Toker, because it's Toker. As soon as I'm assuming you kick open this door, or are you just gonna be like, light it quietly?
Oh no, I light it and kick it open. I want total chaos.
You kick the door and go. What do you say when you click open that door and clap your goblin ass?
Oh, I don't have to say anything. The cheeks speak for themselves.
Toker, give me a mighty Terminator ass roll with all these d6.
Oh, come on. Come on, Ninja Turtle dice. They're like, we weren't made for this. Son of a bitch.
No, did it fail?
I got a 6,
All right.
a 5, 4, 3, 1, 1.
Oh no. Oh, that's because the
No,
one and the six
chaos
cancel out, then you
clock
took another one.
time.
No, 1s and 6s cancel each other out, so it isn't a final result.
I did have it. I had 2 1s.
Oh, you had 2. Oh, it is chaos clock time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chaos clock ticks on. Please respect the chaos clock. Toker, once again, give me a d12, but not a 12, a 9, or a 5.
A 2.
A 2. Number 2. This is yours, Toker. Bad pre-heist meal. Fat ass goblin farts. Alerts people.
See, now you're squeaking and
Hey!
farting.
No, that's what I wanted, was to alert them.
You do. Unfortunately, you alert them just to you, because as you go to clap that goblin ass to set a blaze to that oil, you don't set that oil on fire. Instead, you just let out a fucking chainsaw fart. And all 3 of the guards look at you.
I just picture like they look over and it's just this huge dumper of a goblin leaning over to light some fire up. And I've done this myself when you lean over just right and you This is stupid.
But all the guards get up to we'll put you in the door here. Kick open the door. Ah! And all the guards immediately come to swarm you. Immediately come to swarm the goblin with the fat ass. Fuck it. I guess we'll do kind of an initiative thing. Everybody roll. Everybody roll a d6. Let's see who's going first.
All right. I don't
Three.
even have a weapon.
3.
You're a goblin.
I
Your
got a
mouth is
3
your
too.
weapon.
You said you got a 3 too, or Toker?
I got a 4.
I got a 3.
They
Me
both
and
got
Kevin
threes.
threes.
Yeah.
3. Roll off real quick.
1. So Matt goes.
Yeah. Matt. How well did these assholes roll? 6.
Hmm.
Sweaty Tony told us about you, you fucking green dump truck having goblins. As they swarm you, Toker. Do you want me to roll dice or you want to roll dice? I think it's more fun when you roll dice, right?
Okay.
Give me 3d6 rolls just as like the pass or fail separately.
Okay. So it's 4 up as a pass.
Yeah, that'll be good for you. And if you roll a 1 or 3, it's bad for you.
2 4s and a 2. So 2 passes and a fail.
So yeah, so I'll say one of the guys hit you. The 2 of them miss or bounce off your beautiful dumper, wherever you want to say. And then where is the page? We'll just say you're dazed because one of them hit you. If 2 of them hit you, you would have been knocked out. So you're dazed as 1 hit you. You have a -6 until the next person's go, or until your their next go.
Okay.
But that brings us to Toker. It is your turn.
So my skills are stabbing, biting, and spitting. So if I wanted to do any of those things, it would normally be 2d6, but because I'm dazed, it'd be 1d6.
That's correct.
Okay. Well,
Unless
then
you have something else that can help you out with that.
Did I etch the Dewey Decimal System on my teeth, so I would normally get 3d6 to bite people?
No.
No. Well, then, yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Give a d6.
What was my acid, 4 glass vials, unexploded artillery shell? No. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite the guy that's right in front of me.
All right. Give a
I'm gonna-
d6.
I'm gonna bite him in the dick
All right, bite him in the dick.
with a 6.
Ooh, you bite his dick clean off. He goes fucking out. He goes out so hard that he misses. His whip goes off and he cracks it. Let's give me another d6 roll. See if he hits his partner.
A 5.
Ooh, he does. The guy on the right will have a -2 his d6 for attacks.
Sweet.
The guy in the middle drops dead. Matt, your turn.
All right. So I got
They don't
2.
notice you yet.
They don't notice me yet. Well, I will turn to the closest one, and I don't have. Oh, I got my screwdriver back, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn to the closest one. I'm gonna jump.
All right.
I'm gonna jump up on him and stab him in the throat with the screwdriver.
Because of his minus, I'll say you get 3d6 to that.
All right.
3d6.
Yeah. Don't fuck it up, Matt. You can. Just barely pass.
No, I didn't.
Oh wait, you did get a 1.
5, a 2, and a 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you didn't get any. Let me double check the rules because I'm still also learning this. Where did
I
my
think you have to have the 6 to offset the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you roll at least one roll, there's a downside. I'll say you climb on his back, but you don't get the kill. You try to stab him, you can't get through his armor.
Yes,
But now
I got
you're
it.
on his back. Eh,
All right.
And that brings us to Kevin.
Well, I'm gonna climb out from under the table.
Ah,
Are there candles on the table with all the food?
give me a d6 roll. Let's see.
Yes, there are, and I'm gonna grab one of them and use that as my weapon.
All right. You're now holding a lit candle.
So I'm gonna sneak up on this guard who doesn't know I'm there, and I'm gonna put a candle right into his ear.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's gonna be kind of hard to get to him, so that'll be a 1d6er. I'll give you a +1 for the candle, but a -1 to sneak up on somebody in a mid combat.
I got a 3.
All right, so you don't quite. You sneak up on him. You go light the candle up to his ears, like, "Hey!" He fucking pushes you away. He goes, "Ah, stay out of here, Goblin." Well, that brings us to the dwarfs. Toker, you're no longer dazed. Matt, the guy's gonna try to throw you off of his back.
Good luck.
He's gonna do 2d6 and take the worst.
Okay.
Which is, I would say it's just a failure, nothing good.
Hmm.
Kevin, the guy's gonna take his whip and try to crack you across the head. He rolled 1, so he's gonna be
Chaos.
he's gonna be dazed. That's for y'all, not for me. he hits himself and he's gonna be -1 to his d6 rolls. But that brings us back to Toker.
With a mouthful of the last guard's package, begin murdering an incantation. And I turn to the guard. I turn to the guard to my left, so the one Kevin's fighting, and I'm gonna spit the wad at him like a magic spell, so I can get a +1
I'll allow this.
for spitting and a +1 for magic.
How about this? You can roll 3d6 because of the funny dick and then -1 of his. So I'll give you 3d6 on that.
All right.
Don't you roll no ones.
Don't you roll no ones.
You know what? Fuck it. You can have 4d6 on this.
Oh, more chances for ones. I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
2, 3, 5, 6.
Ooh, you got a 6.
Yeah, good
Nice.
stuff.
It goes from my mouth to theirs.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Not from my mouth, but into your mouth, this dick. As you spit the dick in his mouth, he's so surprised that his mouth is wide open, and he chokes to death slowly.
Hooray!
Hey, he goes down. He's just fucking struggling for air at this point.
Oh, gross.
Matt, you're on the back of a guard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be screaming and yelling, acting crazy, and yeah, I'm trying to jab him with a screwdriver again.
All right, I'll say you get 1d6 because he's trying to fight you off at the same time. So instead of being minus, you still got the screwdriver, but a minus for him trying to throw you off.
Okay.
Hey!
Ooh.
You're able to get around him and jab the screwdriver in his neck, and he goes down. What? Yeah, it's like a Kill Bill movie. Just
Like it's blood. Just.
Doesn't he get good stuff just like if he rolled a 1 would have got chaos clock?
no. The good stuff happened, as in he killed the guy without having to worry about anything else.
You know, the chaos
Yeah.
clock just has some good things on it.
It has some good. It has mostly bad things on it, but it has 4 good things on it too.
Oh, I thought there were 2 separate clocks. Gotcha.
No,
That's
so you
because
guys
you don't respect the clock. Give him something bad, noob. Do it.
No. You do enough of that for him.
Mm.
Yeah, so You bit the one guy's dick off. He's writhing in pain, bleeding out slowly. The other guy has a screwdriver in his neck, bleeding out fairly fast. And then you have another guy choking on the dick, writhing in pain. If you just wait there, they'll all die. There's nothing to worry about.
Search their pockets. I'm looking for keys.
Give me a D6 roll, Kevin. Let's see if you're a good enough goblin.
Yes, I am. I got a 6.
Cool, yeah, you found a key to the door.
And a key to his wife's apartment.
Yeah, that too.
Woohoo!
Because him and his wife don't live together anymore. It's a sad backstory we can get into later.
You can take, and if you want, you can take their whip. If you do, it probably won't have too much effect on them because they're all dwarves wearing armor. You know, the ass cracker, the ass crackers. But you could probably do something else with it if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll take an ass cracker.
From the other side of the door, you hear one of the cooks bang on there. Oh, is everything okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Just fine.
You sure? It sounds like a lot of screaming. Matt, anybody do something? It sounds like I should come in and check.
No, don't. They're praying. We're having a prayer session.
Matt, give me 2. So what are you using, Matt? You're using your
Charisma,
all right.
wine tasting.
No,
Priest.
I'll let you use charisma and priest. That'd be 3d6.
Charisma and priest.
I am gonna give you a -1 because there is a guy slowly bleeding out with his dick cut off and a guy choking.
I mean,
It's gonna be kind of distracting.
like that's a little half empty, but okay.
Yeah, you still get 2. You still get 2d6 on this.
Okay, 2.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. I got a 6.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. You one of the other guys, you know, they're usually like, all right, fine, I trust in the process, and he goes back to doing what he was doing.
That's right.
There's some food in front of y'all. There's some wine in front of you want, but that's where we're at. We're in the room. The train's chugging along. It's pretty fast now. You know, it's going. And if you zoom out, none of that stuff's there. Don't look. That's all in the rear view mirror at this point.
We're at a breaking point, maybe.
Yeah, we can do a breaking point.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with these fat ass goblins.
Right after a word
look
from
at
our
this.
sponsor, Sweaty Tony's Sweaty Spaghetti Stain-Proof T-shirts.
Hey, yo, I'm sweaty, Tony. If you want, if you eating that fucking sweaty spaghetti like I do, you be sweating and it will all over you.
Oh,
Out with my sweaty spaghetti shirts hides all the stains. Oh, sweaty, Tony.
sweaty Tony.
Fat ass goblins, bet on the loose. Sweating like crazy in sweaty Tony shoes. Wearing sweat-resistant clothes, they say, but they can't hide the stench. No way, no way. All the spaghetti, they're slurping it down, stealing from Tony, that sneaky little clown. His hairless Labrador, oh so itchy, but the goblins don't care, they're too